channel. Yes, another flying video. Sorry, channel is about flying videos, so I shouldn't really make any apologies for that, should I? We have the PeaBee. I'm back at Glebe Farm, back in South Somerset, and for those in America that don't know where South Somerset is, here's a big picture. So it's in the southwest of England. Still about 3 hours from Cornwall. If you've heard of Cornwall, it's all the way down there. But today we are off to an ex-Royal Naval air station, and it's a place called Henstridge, and there is a little bit of history about this. I first heard about this airfield from watching a TV documentary with Arthur Williams, who is an ex-Royal Marine. He's in a wheelchair now. I won't give you too much information. I will leave that till we're en route and give you more information about what Henstridge is all about. But anyway, aircraft is nearly rigged. I've forgotten one of my camera mounts, but again, it's not all about the camera mounts, it's about enjoying the journey. So hopefully the wingtip cam and my head cam still survive until we get to Henstridge. So yeah, final checks. Let's get in the air. Hi everybody, welcome to the 360 cam, the camera that seems to cover all sins, because I've forgotten the front strap mount. I haven't been out here for months, and so yeah, I took the mount away last time I was here and forgot to bring it back. So anyway, let's see if we can get en route. Security bar is untied. First comes the brake, clear all around. That's all done. Brakes on, hand throttle is closed, foot throttle is clear, and I've checked it all clear all around. Clipper up, ignition on, let's see if it'll start. This is waiting on GPS satellites, right, so controls are full and free. Security, wind and weather are good. Instruments checked and set. Right, all lined up. Bar neutral, wings level. There's all straight. Foot's just holding me on the brake. Right then, route's all set. We're away. I hope my feet don't get too cold because they've been covered in water all morning. But anyway, lovely smooth air at the moment, and the thermal's already kicking off. Right then. So we're en route. It's lovely to be back flying in Somerset again. Feels like I haven't flown in here in ages, and it has been ages. It has been, let's see if I can get this in a good place so you can see me without the bar in the way. Hello. Yeah, really enjoying the being back home. I think I'm going to switch frequencies now. 130255. So yeah, just getting en route. 13025. Right, I'm going to get rid of that noise for the time being. Yeah, the joy of gloves on strings. Feels like a child every time I put them on, but it's always useful. Yeah, so en route to Henstridge, and a lot of my friends have flown to Henstridge, and there's a lot of history behind it. And so I first heard about it with this chap, this disabled Royal Marine, called Arthur Williams. He's got a wonderful Instagram channel. He's made some great Channel 4 documentaries as well. And so I thought I would just go and fly to Henstridge today to see what it was all about. So yeah, a bit heavy in the fuel today, so just trying to climb up a little bit. The Quantock Ridge is here, so every time I go east, I kind of have to do a nice positive climb to get over it, just so that I can make sure that I'm how do I put it, safe and clear. There's lots of forestry areas. I do remember flying over this ridge when I was on the Icarus X. If you haven't seen my Icarus X videos, they will be up here in the corner. And I say that was quite a while ago now. Sad and fond memories of that trip, but that's for another reason. So a nice ground speed of about 44 miles an hour as I'm going up. That's because I've got a tailwind, so I've got to bear that in mind for my route back. So, are we still recording? So I'm going to leave you with me back in the flight briefing room, because there's so much detail of this place. And Jeff, the chap I spoke to for PPR a couple of days ago and this morning, explained there's a tunnel under this place. But let's go and I'm going to get en route, more wing cam, and I'm going to enjoy the rest of this journey with you and the wing cam. So join me back in the flight briefing room. So hi everyone, and welcome to the flight briefing room. Those that are new to the channel won't have seen the flight briefing room before, but those who have come to me from my very early videos of the Paramotor to PeaBee series will have seen this in very varying forms of signage behind me and logos as well of those that have supported the channel over the years. The main reason for this briefing room is all about information education, and today I'm flying to an airfield called Henstridge. In its heyday, it was called Royal Naval Air Station Henstridge. So why am I flying to Henstridge, and why is it important to me? I followed a Channel 4 documentary years ago, it's back in 2018, called Flying Across Britain. And the presenter of that documentary was a chap called Arthur Williams. He's an ex-Royal Marine, he's now unfortunately in a wheelchair, but he flies his bright yellow Piper Cub, looks amazing. I've flown a bright yellow one years ago, but he flew into Royal Naval Air Station Henstridge and tried to land on the aircraft carrier section of it. I talk about aircraft carrier section because on the airfield, on the runway that I'm going to be landing on today, is the old legacy training aircraft carrier section of the runway. When I spoke to Jeff, he alluded to the fact that underneath the runway is still the tunnel area where the cables for all the arrestor gear, that's still in existence. And so I just felt there was a lovely rich history about wanting to go to Henstridge. In addition to Henstridge, Arthur Williams had flown to Compton Abbas. That was also the reason I wanted to fly to Compton Abbas in my PeaBee. I was kind of following in his footsteps in some respect. So it was kind of that he'd give me some inspiration to want to go and fly to some of these more popular airfields, or unknown airfields to some extent. So that was the reason for Henstridge and why I wanted to go there. So there is very much a rich history of Henstridge, and so on the screen now is going to be a bit of a screen roll of the website that Henstridge have put together with all the history. I think at one point there's about 6 different runways, all manner of things that went on there over the years, and it actually operated right beyond the Second World War as well. But again, a very interesting airfield in the southwest of England. I hope this has been useful. Again, a bit more on the chart of where I am and where it is in relation to the southwest of England. So you're going to rejoin me as I'm approaching Henstridge on the top left-hand corner, top right-hand corner of the military aerodrome traffic zone, the panhandle as I call it, trying to avoid the airspace on the way in to Henstridge. So join you back in flight on the way to Henstridge. That little bit of information about Henstridge. Lots of radio traffic going on at the minute. It's been butter smooth until now, which has been magnificent, and I saw 2 hawks fly down the right hand side as I was just outside the Yeovilton mats. So nearing Wincanton right now, so I'm just going to keep outside of Wincanton to keep outside the stub of Yeovilton, the military air traffic zone stub. Radio frequencies all set up. I've done my FAR check for rejoin.
What have they done with 24?
And they're on runway 24. I've already listened out for the QFE, so I've got that and I've preset that. So just trying to work ahead so I'm not rushing.
Roger.
And I can see Henstridge already, so looking good. Henstridge Radio Golf Foxtrot Whiskey Lima Romeo on frequency.
Golf Lima Romeo. Good morning, Henstridge. Pass the message.
Henstridge Radio Golf Foxtrot Whiskey Lima Romeo. Micro inbound to you, 1 mile west, correction east of on 1029, requesting aerodrome information.
Golf Lima Romeo. Please forward the left-hand circuit. And the QFE 1023.
24 left and 1023 Golf Lima Romeo. I'll call on the dead side. And a double tick. A double tick. Right, let's start getting set up. Let's get my foot working because I've been on the hand throttle for so long. Alright, let's set up for 1023. Yeah, that is already set, 1023, and I'm avoiding. As you might see on the screen right now, there's lots of little avoids, so all these little villages down here are the avoids. So by flying down the edge of the stub, I'm able to avoid them. Try and put a Sky Demon screenshot for that one. Right, let's start coming down a little bit, and there's the runway. Not below 2,000. What I didn't mention earlier is my friend Chris. Chris, I have been friends for a good few number of years from the paramotoring world. Chris bought an Adam, flies out of Brown Shutters, and has now got a 9. And so Chris has only had to come from over there about half an hour. I've had an hour's flight. So when I phoned him this morning, I was like, mate, just get there. I've got half an hour prep to do. I didn't want to rush. So in short, yeah, he's already here, and it was just good to have a catch-up. I haven't seen Chris for about a year now. Over a year. And there's the numbers. Henstridge Radio Golf Lima Romeo is descending from dead side to 24 left hand.
Golf Lima Romeo, roger.
Now, this thing don't come down, so it's going to be a long descent. Entered Radio Golf Lima Romeo, downwind runway 24. I'm going to need this entire downwind leg just to get down to 800 feet to then get down again. Come down!
Uniform Papa leaving crosswind, runway 24.
Golf Uniform Papa, roger. Your traffic is microlight downwind.
Golf Lima Romeo, base leg, slow moving.
Golf Juliet Papa. Please forward the left-hand circuit and the QFE 1023.
Danger, aircraft ahead, 0.5 miles, over the below, passing left right.
Golf Mike Romeo, good morning. 24 left, QNH 1029. 24 left, 1029 QNH.
Golf Lima Romeo, final 24.
290 degrees, 7 knots.
Danger, aircraft ahead, 1 knot, close, 100 feet.
Well, that was fun. And there's a 9! There's a 9 here! And we're going to shut down, and we're going to stop everything here. Done. Menu, exit, yes. Turn off. We're here!
Golf Mike Romeo, 9824.
What do you mean I made it? Almost implying I wouldn't make it. Hang on, I'm all cabled up, and you're on my 360, and that one, and this one. Man here, and if you haven't seen his YouTube channel, you make little snippet videos, don't you?
Snippet videos. I'm not into the professional full-on editing stuff.
Who says I'm professional in any way anyway? But yeah, you make some really nice little videos, don't you? Because you've definitely started to.
I've started to do it. I've actually found a better editing suite now, so it makes a difference. I don't actually know.
I find a better. I have no idea what it is.
But I bought myself a MacBook, so I can do it on.
Right, you're just showing off now, aren't you? I can't afford a MacBook. So, but you've got a 9, haven't you?
I've got a 9 over there.
Lovely, lovely. It's transformed your flying, really, isn't it?
It's made me go places rather than just stay around the.
But I've gone places in the PeaBee.
Yeah, I know, but I never had the confidence on mine. Well, I had Adam. I never had the confidence in my Adam because it was slow, and I didn't want to go somewhere and then find that I couldn't get back or whatever. Whereas with this, I feel a lot more confident.
Even with a 10-mile-an-hour headwind, you know you can.
I can get there.
Yeah. So, but no, we're going to catch up. But I say, I hope you enjoyed the little bit of history about the Royal Naval Air Station Henstridge and everything that was here, who's flown here, etc. And the tunnels that are underneath the runway. You may just be able to see the old bit of the runway down there. If not, I'll show you on Google Maps what that looks like. But Chris and I are going to catch up. We're going to go get coffee. I want my feet to warm up. I brought my body warmer. You were sweating, but then you got cold. Yeah.
I was sweating on the
hang glider.
Never dressed for Clybase. I should know.
You should know this. You know this. You haven't been flying enough. Actually, you have.
I have. Well, that's it.
But I will leave his channel. They do some lovely little short videos. You start to add audio now as well, haven't you? Yeah. So we're going to talk about dip switches and how to get the best audio. But other than that, I really hope you've enjoyed this video. It's great to be here at Henstridge, and I'm going to just enjoy the moment. So we will wrap this video up here because I want to enjoy the rest of the day. So until next time, everybody, fly safe.